So let's talk about Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a review of the 1999 buddy cop comedy flick, which is a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, Blue Streak, released by Columbia and directed by Les Mayfield. Inspired by the 1965 film known as The Big Job, the film stars Martin Lawrence along with Luke Wilson, Dave Chapelle, Peter Green, Nicole Parker, Graham Beckel, and William Forsythe. I was about to say John Forsythe. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, now Lawrence, who after he was pretty big and starring on TV's Martin, and also the first installment of the Bad Boys flicks, he plays a jewel thief who tries to retrieve a diamond left at a police station, whereupon he disguises as a detective and gets paired with real policemen to investigate burglaries. So, let's get into our story, since this was kind of a bit of a success in ways. Alright, now, jewel thief Miles Logan participates in a $17 million diamond heist in LA, along with two others, Deacon and Eddie. Well, Deacon's keeping an eye on them through the power technology. Miles uses, special kind of drill in order to get into the spot where the big diamond is, and apparently manages to get it. But as soon as Eddie comes out, Deacon turns on him and Miles. He kills Eddie before taking the stone from Miles. As the police arrive, Miles hides the diamond in the ducts of a building under construction. Miles is arrested, but Deacon flees. Upon his release from prison 2 years later, Miles attempts to reunite with his girlfriend. Well, he blows it and what have you. Breaks it off for lying about being a criminal, prompting him to retrieve the diamond. Oh boy. Well, he soon finds the building where he hid the diamond. Unfortunately, he's in for a rude awakening when he finds out it's the new LAPD police station. This is where it comes to my favorite part. It goes to where 15 grand is. That's where it is. And he looks where it says LAPD. He's like, to protecting it. Oh. He just laughed. He's just hopping, man. And then this old woman comes out. She's like, "Hi, how you doing? Is this really a police station?" And she's just like, "Of course." I was laughing hysterically when Miles was just oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So apparently he goes inside, discovering the diamond is hidden in the ducts of what is now the Robbery Homicide Detective Bureau, which requires a key card to access. So, Miles returns disguised as a pizza delivery man and steals an access card and visits his forger, Uncle Lou. So, with Lou's help, manages to create a fake badge and transfer papers that will allow Miles to enter the station, now posing as newly transferred police detective Malone. While trying to access the ducts, he inadvertently foils a prisoner escape and is teamed up with newly appointed Detective Carlson. Of course, that's Luke Wilson's character. So, they are sent on a burglary call where Miles quickly solves it as fraud perpetrated by the owner. On the ride back, I gotta tell you, Miles is driving like a madman or so, like a bat out of hell. Yeah, Carlson's like, "Are you in a hurry, sir?" It's like, nah. Oh boy, that was so fun. Well, on the ride back, they stumble upon an armed robbery, where they soon find out. Miles finds out it's his friend and former getaway driver, Tully. Miles intervenes, arresting him before he's shot. But Tully demands $50,000 to keep quiet about who Miles really is. Yeah, and he tells him to not let this be revealed. Says, "Now this gonna hurt a little bit." Like, what? I say this gonna hurt a little bit, and yep, he gives it to him. So anyway, Miles makes another attempt to locate the diamond, but is interrupted by Carlson, who has discovered he is not not who he claims to be. Convincing Carlson that he's from Internal Affairs, Miles tries to get back to searching for the diamond, but they are sent out on another call. While out, they capture a truckload of heroin. Afterwards, Miles finds the diamond in the evidence locker. But I'll get to that in a moment. Boy, he chases after the dude who's driving the truck with heroin. Boy, yeah, this part's so crazy. And he just runs across this gal's house. It's like, take it easy, I'm a cop. She drops her talent. He just goes back. He's like, damn. Don't worry, we don't see nudity in this. Then he tackles that guy. He just get on to him. It's like, and I think that's what I'm gonna do to you. Get your ass up. Oh yeah, that's good. Well, after he manages to find the diamond in the evidence locker and finally has it, but unfortunately accidentally drops it into the load of heroin they seized, and the FBI demands the heroin for testing. Alright, now to the ending. You know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, continue on after the 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Because since this did do a was a pretty factual big success in ways, a panicked Miles suggests the FBI and his cops unit use the heroin as bait in a sting. He arranges to be with the heroin in the delivery truck, but is soon joined by Tully, who he had set free from holding, and Deacon, who manages to catch up with him. During the drug deal, Deacon exposes Miles as a cop to the drug runners, while Miles and Tully attempt to distract them. Yeah. Now this guy LaFleur, who is played the the actual guy, the leader of the drug runners, who is played by Oleg Krupa. Most of you know him best as Mr. Beaupre from Home Alone 3. Well, he gives Miles a gun to get Deacon. Thinks he's lying. Shoot him. It's like, no problem. And shoots him right in the hand. Ouch. But he's like, I meant kill him. It's like, but you didn't say that. You said shoot him. You want to prove you're not a cop? Yeah. Kill him. No coming back for him. But just at that moment, the police and FBI raid the deal, and Deacon escapes with the diamond in an armored truck. And the police and FBI follow him as he approaches the border to Mexico. The police and FBI are forced to halt their pursuit at the border, advising them that they have no authority to go over the border. But Miles steals a patrol car and chases Deacon. Miles forces him to wreck the truck and offers him a deal. Deacon gives Miles the diamond and allows him to arrest him in exchange for Miles takes him back to the U.S. and cuts him back in on the diamond. He agrees, and Miles immediately double crosses him by handcuffing him to the wrecked truck for the federales. Deacon draws a gun to shoot him, but Miles turns and shoots him dead, avenging A's death. Miles walks back to the board where both the FBI and police demand explanations. He tells them he is an undercover Mexican officer and has to report back to his fellow federales. A few inches over the board, Carlson and Hardcastle, another agent, stop him, revealing they know who he really is, but they don't arrest him as they are grateful for all his help and see him as a friend. They also say the FBI can't reach him over international borders because, well, he's out of their jurisdiction. Well, as he is a few inches over the border. Well, after they share a bittersweet goodbye, Miles heads off to Mexico with the diamond rushes off a yeah! Yep, end of story, my friends. So, what did I think of Blue Streak? I'm gonna say this was an absolutely fun-filled flick. It is a buddy cop flick like the Lethal Weapon movies are, but however, it's more comedy and what have you. I will say that despite receiving mixed reviews from critics, the film, however, went on to make 117 million worldwide. And the film's soundtrack album, which included Jay-Z and several others, well, did pretty well as well. It went platinum. Now, of course, the rest of the cast I've mentioned. Now, we have Dave Chapelle playing Tully, Peter Green playing Deacon, William Forsythe as Detective Hardcastle. That's right, the guy who would later go on to play the crazed hillbilly stepfather to Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Graham Beckel plays Lieutenant Rizzo. Now, of course, the previous year he appeared in the underrated film Black Dog, which I've already reviewed. But anyway, I really did like this movie. It might not be one of the best. It might, and some say it might not be as good as Bad Boys, but still, yeah. But still, it was kind of a fun-filled experience. There was to be a sequel to this, but unfortunately, it didn't materialize. Instead, screenplay was reused for the film Bad Company, which starred Chris Rock and Sir Anthony Hopkins. Oh well, nobody's perfect, you know. But however, Lawrence would, however, find another big success in the following year's Big Mama's House. So the question is, would I recommend Blue Streak? Hell yeah! This is a fun-filled movie. I think you'll really like it. It's just got a load of laughs. Martin Lawrence really steals the show. I mean, the rest of the cast is pretty good, but like I said, Martin Lawrence is who's the one who steals the show. So yeah, give Blue Streak a try if you haven't seen it yet. This is a highly recommendation from yours truly, the Big D. But anyway, if you have seen Blue Streak, please tell me what you thought about it in the comment section below. And also, I forgot to mention that, again, the film has a pretty good soundtrack in my view, and the score's pretty good, too. Which was done by Edward Schirmer. Anyway, that's that. Well, like I said, it's a mixed bag, but still a good one, though. Again, tell me what you thought about in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And my next review, which will come up in a couple of days, which will be on another guilty pleasure, Mr. Magoo with Leslie Nielsen, which I am going to be revisiting on Disney Plus. Now it's on there, just for the fun of it. And next time I'll be bringing you episode number 4 of the Wide World of Game Shows, where I talk about When Ben Stein's Money. Thanks for watching my review of Blue Streak, and if you like this, you might want to check out some of these other fun-filled flicks and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the film of one of the films I was just talking about, Big Mama's House with Martin Lawrence, which came out the following year. Or if you just want some more trickery in my view, go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of the family fun flick known as Big Fat Liar, which actually starred Lawrence's Big Mama's House co-star Paul Giamatti, along aside from Frankie Muniz and Amanda Bynes. Or if you just want something really, I don't know, you be the judge. Go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Freddy Got Fingered with Tom Green. One of the worst movies out there. The bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.